The hidden reasons people choose Singapore instead of Malaysia.
In Southeast Asia, two neighboring countries often get compared by travelers, investors, students, and job seekers: Singapore and Malaysia. Both are modern, diverse, and economically important. Both offer strong infrastructure, multicultural societies, and strategic locations. Yet, when people must choose just one destination for business, education, migration, or high-end travel, Singapore frequently wins the decision.
This raises an interesting question: why do so many people choose Singapore instead of Malaysia, even though Malaysia is larger, cheaper, and rich in natural beauty?
The answer is not as simple as Singapore is more developed. The real reasons are deeper and often hidden beneath the surface. They involve trust in systems, global reputation, passport power, legal efficiency, financial transparency, business security, safety standards, and future opportunity signals.
Many professionals, entrepreneurs, and international students don't just look at cost, they look at predictability, long-term value, and global recognition. Singapore has carefully built a global brand that signals reliability and excellence. For many decision-makers, that signal matters more than lower prices. Another important factor is perception versus reality.
Malaysia offers excellent opportunities in quality living, but Singapore has positioned itself as a global gateway, a place where Asia meets the world. From airports to universities, from fintech to shipping, from startup funding to dispute resolution, Singapore is seen as a trusted international platform. That perception influences real decisions every day. In this video/article, we will uncover the hidden reasons people choose Singapore instead of Malaysia beyond the obvious comparisons.
Some of these reasons may surprise you.
If you enjoy deep, fact-based global comparisons like this, make sure to subscribe and follow for more.
Global trust and reputation advantage. One of the biggest hidden drivers is global trust.
Singapore consistently ranks very high in governance quality, anti-corruption measures, and regulatory transparency.
International companies, banks, and investors trust Singapore's legal and financial systems. When contracts are signed in Singapore, global partners feel secure that rules will be enforced fairly and efficiently.
Malaysia has strong institutions too, but Singapore's brand has been marketed for decades as a neutral, reliable, global hub. This reputation acts like a magnet for multinational corporations and high-net-worth individuals who prefer predictable environments.
Trust reduces risk, and risk reduction attracts money and talent. Business setup and corporate environment.
Singapore is widely known for being one of the easiest places in the world to start and run a business.
Company registration is fast, digital, and straightforward. Tax structures are clear. Compliance systems are efficient. Government agencies actively support startups and innovation sectors. Malaysia also supports business, but Singapore's ecosystem is more tightly integrated with global finance and venture capital networks. Many startups choose Singapore not because it is cheaper,
but because it connects them directly to international investors, accelerators, and global markets. For founders seeking scale, Singapore often feels like a launchpad rather than just a base.
Financial hub status. Singapore is one of the world's top financial centers.
Major global banks, wealth management firms, hedge funds, and fintech companies operate there.
Currency stability, strong regulation, and advanced banking infrastructure make it highly attractive for global finance professionals. Wealthy individuals often choose Singapore for asset protection, portfolio management, and international banking services. The financial ecosystem is deep and globally connected, which gives Singapore an advantage over most regional competitors. Malaysia has a solid banking system, but Singapore's financial brand is more internationally dominant. Education and university branding. Singapore's universities rank highly in global rankings and are widely recognized by employers worldwide. Degrees from Singapore institutions often carry strong international value.
The education system emphasizes science, technology, and research excellence. International students frequently choose Singapore because a degree from there is seen as globally competitive. Malaysia has many good universities, including international branch campuses, but Singapore's top institutions have stronger global brand recognition.
Brand value influences career outcomes, and students know this.
Immigration pathways for skilled talent.
Singapore offers structured immigration pathways for skilled professionals, tech workers, and investors.
Work visas are tied to salary levels and skills, which creates a clear merit-based framework.
High-earning professionals often find Singapore's system predictable and attractive. Malaysia offers programs too, including long-term residence schemes, but Singapore's talent visa ecosystem is more aligned with global corporate hiring practices. That alignment makes relocation smoother for multinational employers. Infrastructure precision. Both countries have good infrastructure, but Singapore is known for precision infrastructure. Transport systems run with tight schedules. Airports rank among the best globally. Ports are among the busiest and most efficient.
Internet speed and digital services are highly reliable. For logistics companies, traders, and global travelers, this level of precision matters.
It saves time and reduces operational friction. Efficiency is not always visible,
but decision makers feel its impact.
Gateway to global markets. Singapore positions itself as a global gateway rather than just a national market.
Many regional headquarters for Asia-Pacific operations are based in Singapore.
Companies manage Southeast Asia operations from Singapore even when their factories are elsewhere. Executives often prefer to live where decision networks are concentrated. Singapore offers that concentration of regional power centers. Innovation and tech ecosystem. Singapore has invested heavily in becoming a technology and innovation hub. Government grants, startup accelerators, research funding, and tech-friendly policies attract entrepreneurs. Global tech companies have regional offices there. This creates a network effect. Talent attracts talent. Venture capital follows innovation clusters. Malaysia has growing tech hubs too, but Singapore's ecosystem is more internationally integrated. Conclusion.
In the end, the choice between Singapore and Malaysia is not just about cost, size, or geography, it's about confidence, predictability, and global positioning. Singapore has built a powerful reputation as a high-trust, high-efficiency, globally connected hub where systems work smoothly and opportunities scale internationally. From legal reliability and financial strength to education branding and safety standards, the hidden advantages create a strong pull for investors, professionals, students, and global businesses. Malaysia remains an excellent and attractive country with affordability, culture, and growing opportunities, but Singapore often wins when the decision is driven by long-term security, global recognition, and operational certainty. That is why, despite being smaller and more expensive, Singapore continues to attract people who are thinking not just about today but about their future trajectory.